On today's nail school, we're gonna be shooting from our Young Nails Tech facility, right where we hold our OWC, and we're gonna show you exactly how to do a design that is very difficult and challenging to accomplish. The Baby Boomer Hard Gel Ombre. We're gonna break this down, take you through the steps of exactly how to accomplish it, right now on Nail School. All right, man, Baby Boom Gel Ombre in hizzy.
So doing this design with hard gel can be challenging. And I want to be able to show you guys how to achieve that perfect fade with pink and white so that it doesn't look like you have shadows or a line through the middle. I'm going to show you guys how to execute this design with a few tips and tricks so that your fade looks perfect every time. The nail has been prepped and protein bonded. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a form tight to Tracy's finger. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a free edge flush to her natural nail so that when we actually build her white, it's going to be on a flat surface. We're going to use clear sculptor to sculpt that out. What I want to be able to do is I want to be able to get it tight to the free edge. So what I do is I take the product and I'm actually going to work it from side to side so the majority of the bulk is literally right at the edge of her nail. And then as soon as I actually get it placed, I start to lightly feather the product all the way out to the desired length. I'm going to work it all the way out to this very edge, making sure that I have really good placement in her corners, down the sides, making sure I have contact all the way. Once we're done doing that, we're going to get it inside the light and flash cure it. It's going to give you enough time to build the free edges on the other hand. Now what we want to be able to do is secure it to the body, and I'm going to use base gel to accomplish that. A really thin amount. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it down and notice how I'm just slightly pulling it to the back end. What I'm going to do is work it down the sides, getting a nice even coat over the whole entire nail and tip. We're gonna get it inside the light and cure it for a minimum of 30 seconds. Now, when we release the form, what we're going to do is we're going to use the magic wand and we're just gonna slide it underneath the free edge. That way it releases the form without tearing the free edge. And you notice that when I pull down, I pull from the front here, and this is going to allow me to release the form from the finger, giving me a nice clear tip that is flush to the nail. As you guys can see, I have a really nice tight buildup, and that is exactly what we want. We're now going to take snow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it nice and even on the free edge, but I want to feather it into the nail. It's really important that we try to bring the white as far as we can, because when we bring the pink over the top, I want to start to feather it down past the white. So I'm just going to get a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is when I set it down right here, all right, I'm just going to kind of work it over that line. And then again, really light, I want to just kind of fade it into the body, creating a natural progression all the way up into the natural nail, just like that. We're gonna get it inside the light, and I'm gonna set it again for 60 seconds. You're gonna be working on the other hand while this one is curing. We're now going to take concealer pink, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to work a nice healthy amount over the cuticle area and down over the white. I'm going to set it as close to the cuticle as I can and work it from side to side with a nice pillowing motion. And then as soon as I get past the white, I'm going to feather it over. Bring it all the way down, all the way down. And then what I'm going to do is right here in the front, I'm just going to start feathering it over the edge. And as you can see, it fades into the white really well. Now, since I put a lot of product on, we're going to freeze cure it in front of the light for a minimum of 30 seconds. What that's going to do is it's going to set it, and then we're going to do a full cure for 60 so that she doesn't get a really intense heat spike. So what you're going to notice is the front area is really thin, and what we're going to do is we're going to take Build, which is our self-leveling clear gel, and what we're going to do is we're going to overlay the whole entire surface, and what that's going to do is prevent us from filing into it after it dries. I'm going to set it down over, and then what I'm going to do is lightly float it over the surface. We're going to set it inside the light for the final 60-second cure. We're now going to use Swipe to remove the tacky layer. We're going to file finish it into shape. You guys are going to see how nice this looks. So the nail has been filed and finished. As you can see, we have a really tight hard gel baby boomer nail. As you can see, the transition between the pink and the white is going to be flawless. The key is getting the white all the way up to the body so the pink is going to blend in flawlessly. This is how you're going to get those tight ombre looks with hard gel.